him away and covers his mouth with her hand, and she is blushing, and I love the drawing. Smirk. So buzzing summer thing happened with this guy in the summer setting, and the scene she's glancing down at all the bugs. Yes, and we look at Unkyo's eyes like, wow. Hi, but also he was the guy. The feelings are there, trust me. The ex-boyfriend stuff. Who is this guy? Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back, cuties. It's your girl Christina, and welcome to everyone that watches me on both of my YouTube channels. For my main channel, my vlog channel, it's slowing down, you know, autumn season, and it's not like I'm doing a bunch of things outdoors. So I thought I would hit two birds with one stone. That's the expression, right? So I have my two YouTube channels. So this video is one video, but both of them are going up on my YouTube channel because I feel like I owe it to my main channel to share with you guys what's going on with my interests, which what we're going to talk about today, and even on my other channel where I share also my interests. You get what I mean? Okay, so as you can see in the thumbnail, and like I've mentioned on both my channels, we are in our like reading era because of the autumn season, and manhwas, excuse me if I'm saying that very weirdly. I found out about manhwas on a whim because of TikTok, and I just was interested by the drawings and didn't really know what it was, but now I know what manhwa is, which is like manga, so drawing, comics, storytelling, but Korean. Correct me if I'm wrong, comment down below. So as you can see in the thumbnail, we are going to talk about this manhwa, and I'm new to this world, okay? So excuse me if I'm saying things wrong, and I'm not Korean. You OGs know that. I'm half Filipino, half Swedish, grew up in Australia, so I don't understand Korean. So please forgive me if I am saying their names wrong in this series here. But what I can tell you is that I'm new to this manhwa world. On my channel, I already shared a manga journey I'm doing, Define Kurosaki-kun, but this has taken over. And I'm obsessed with this series because I want to know how it ends. So let's get into it. As you can see the thumbnail, we are going from chapter to chapter, and I'm gonna, this will be kind of like a series on my channel, okay? Sharing my thoughts about this manhwa. Obviously I've read it already, so these are my thoughts. So comment down below, no spoilers please, and interact, because that's what we do. We react, we interact, and if we vibe, subscribe. So chapter 1, I was like, okay, what an interesting intro. We see, I call him Jay because his name is Jae-yoon. So Jae-yoon and Unkyo, okay, riding here, no idea what's happening here. And I love webtoons. It's just so much more. I love reading, I love text, I love audiobooks, but it's something about the imagery because they're just so beautiful. FYI, if you want to read this manhwa, I'm just warning you now, it is very steamy. It is very steamy. The images are very steamy, and you know, we're all grown-ups here. If you can watch Game of Thrones and read 50 Shades of Grey and watch 50 Shades of Grey, and especially Game of Thrones, this is like, you know, you shouldn't feel cringe about this. It's just, you know, we're all grown-ups here, okay? The most fun thing about this is the twist, you know, and the storyline, but it is very steamy. So adult only. Anywho, I love the drawings of this manhwa, and I just think it's like, you know, it gets your heart racing already, because it's like, why is this guy in a cap so intimate with this girl? And yes, obviously we're seeing them doing a maze or something, and I've read this. I read this chapter twice already, and I was so shocked about, like, he's getting so close to her, and I'm like, there must be a couple or something. Then he says, I need to kiss you right now. And what threw me off was, like, she shoves him away and covers his mouth with her hand, and she is blushing, and I love the drawing. Smirk. So the good thing, if you know anything about good storytelling, you gotta captivate the audience straight away. And I tell you what, this manhwa, oh, BTW, it is called, depending where you read it, it's either called Who is the Liar, or Trust Me, I'm Lying, depending on where you read it. So then we see them run off, and it's like, what is happening, you know? Is she embarrassed? Okay, this couple, like in my head I'm thinking they're already a couple, you know? It's like, what's happening here? I don't really get it. And then we get to this part of the webtoon. The protection is coming this week. So I was like, I was blushing, you know. Hello, I'm a 37-year-old woman here, but I'm like, what am I reading? And it's like, I've read stuff like this before, but for some reason this has got me blushing. It's just been a while, you know. I am really down bad in this rabbit hole of this series. I tell you that. This manhwa is like, wow. And then then I scroll further down, and it's like from him saying protection in the scene, and I thought it was very beautiful how they did this webtoon. He's holding her wrist in the park, and then he's holding her wrist in the next scene, and you see it's not the ground anymore, it's like bed sheets. And we're gonna scroll past this because it's very adulty stuff, okay? For mummies and daddies eyes only. And then it took me a while because it's like I'm so new to this webtoon world. It's like that was like a glimpse of a scenario that happened, the whole bedroom scene. So we're back at the park here, and it's like, what is happening? Buzzing summer. It's like, okay, we're going back and forth here, and then it says here on the screen that I met him. So it's like, okay, we're going back and forth in time here. Okay, something happened with this guy in the summer setting, and then it gets raunchy somewhere, and then where are we in this present day? So now we're here in a cafe, and we see Eun-kyo, and I call him Haeda. It's like, I love the drawings. They're also beautiful. And we find out here that this is her co-worker. And okay, we're just going to scroll past here. So Do-hyun is Eun-kyo's ex-boyfriend. And we find out here that her ex's stuff is in the basement. So they got to get rid of it. And Haeda is her Eun-kyo, the girl Eun-kyo. They're partners. They own this cafe together, and he happens to be the landlord. I mean, if you've read this already, you get what I mean. I don't explain this all to you. It's like I'm basically reciting what's happening. Go read it yourself then. But I love how we go back into the present. I love the whole cafe setting. I love that they're friends, and I just love, like, it sucks you when it's like, okay, we're in the present day. She's got to get rid of her ex's things. They're both very cute. They're just co-workers. They're just friends. But Haeda is a cutie. He's a cutie. And I just love how we read her thought bubbles, Eun-kyo's thought bubbles, you know, if they could be something, but they're just friends. And we find out it's summer here. It's really hot. And I love this scene. She's glancing down at all the boxes in the basement, like, just looking at them. It's like, oh, what a hassle. It's your ex-boyfriend's stuff. It's like, oh, what a hassle to do it. And then at the very last text on this chapter, which we love, it says, the only souvenir that SOAB left behind when he up and ghosted me one morning, which was like all the stuff in the basement. So I was like, it's like telling you what is going on here. What is going on here? Oh, goodness, this is way too much. Okay, we'll quickly do chapter 2 before I have to end this video. Chapter 2, we get a flashback at how Eun-kyo was back in the day, like the younger version of herself. I don't know how many years this was back, but it was like 3 years ago. And this is where she met her ex, Do-hyun. And she's so cute, you know, and how they met 3 years ago. And then we get back to the present time, and Eun-kyo and Haeda's talking. And I just love the closeness of the eyes sometimes. It makes it so much intimate, you know, which is so beautiful. So good. And the thing is, what a beautiful friend. Haeda helped Eun-kyo get over her ex by giving her a job, giving her somewhere to live, which is above the cafe. They're business partners. They run the cafe, Haeda, together, and she lives in the apartment above. Like, what a great friend. Like, lifting her up from this breakup 3 years ago. Then all of a sudden, like, Haeda is like, oh yeah, and I love that Eun-kyo is an author. We love a writer girl. We love to read, don't we, everyone? And that her, in these 3 years, like, her writing's been going good, and she's had some bestsellers. So, I mean, and then if I remember correctly, she's like 29 or 30. Eun-kyo, they're all around about that age here. So, Eun-kyo is getting back to the cafe here, and we see a backside of a mystery guy with black hair here. And it's like, what is this, you know? And she's enjoying the scent. Like, she smells the scent of this mystery guy first before even seeing him. Isn't that interesting? It's making me so giggly. I'm so not okay. Okay. And then we know that Unkyo, like she's a writer, she's a business owner, she has a cafe, but also like she how do you say it correctly? Like she has different odd jobs there. And as in this scene, which we love, it took me a while to really understand this, but she is at a recording studio where her script is being read by a voice. So from the cafe, smelling the scent, to later on in the day, working at the studio. And then a guy comes in. So the guy with obviously the dark hair, the good scenting clothes, comes into the studio and she immediately recognizes him. And look at this scene. Look at this pretty boy face. Oh my goodness, he's such a baddie. I'm so simping for him. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Take a woman. It's just just being me being a silly bum, but I'm so simping. It's ridiculous. I drove here, so it wasn't so bad. Yes, and we look at Unkyo's eyes like, wow. A deep voice with a lingering thrum. And if you're new here, I love deep voices. My man has a deep voice. We love Felix from Stray Kids. We love Ken, or if you like to call him Philippe from SB19. We love deep voices. And this is so fun, like she's like trying to not make any contact, and he goes up to her and says, hello. And this is where they meet officially here. Remember that I said this, okay? I'm so long into this series. It's ridiculous. I'm on like episode 42. And this is just episode 40. No, this is episode 2. Sorry, my work phone. Okay, we'll get through here. Okay, they've met here. He's gonna record his voice. And then she sees on her desk here, yeah, like he come and said hi, but also he was the guy that bought the cafe before because she recognized the smell and she works there. So she's like, yeah, it must be him that bought the cafe before, the coffee before, because the coffee cup's on the table. And smirk, really? Oh my goodness. Hats off to whoever wrote this webtoon, this manhwa. The drawings are beautiful. The feelings are there. Trust me. Comment down below, okay? What do you think of this manhwa? No spoilers, everyone. And love it so much. And when he just starts talking, she's just memorized by his voice. And I feel this so bad, especially when I listen to like Stray Kids for the first time and SB19 for the first time. It's just like she loved his voice. So, and very, very hats off to you. Very good drawing you in chapter 2, so to say. I know I went through this really, really quickly, but it's just, it's just so good. Chapter 1, showing the past, the present, the intimacy, Chapter 2, bringing the characters, how they start, is going there. All the backstories, like Unkyo has a boyfriend. She has to clean out the ex-boyfriend stuff. Who is this guy, that pops up that smells so good in his deep voice? And we have a really nice friend, Heida, that is helping his friend, but also in chapter 2, I forgot to mention that earlier, it's a bit of interest there, like, are they friends, or are they just more than friends? Like, does Heida feels more for Unkyo than what he lets on? But I'm not going to do any spoilers. Watch out for my review, my thoughts on chapter 3, 4, and the rest of them. I wanted to do more, but I gotta end this here now. I don't even know what I just said. It's just that I've been wanting to do this review of Trust Me, I'm Lying, or Who is the Liar? Who is the Liar? I've been wanting to do this for over a week. That's how much I love this. So I know this is unlike what I have on my vlog channel, and I do have this on my other channel where I share my interests more. But like I said, I know it's not for everyone, but I hope you'll stick around and just vibe with me. The whole point is to find my vibe tribe. I hope you're all well. If we vibe, subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment. I mean, we react and interact. So please comment down below. Do you read manhwas? Comment down below. Have you read this manhwa? Comment down below what you think of this review. Comment down below. No spoilers, okay? No spoilers. And if you made it this far, leave me the coffee emoji. Thank you so much, and most of all, take care and be happy and be you. Peace.